The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
Okay. Okay, guys. So everyone's settled. I'm not sure who'd like to open the bowling. Chris?
You have to speak louder, sorry.
Difficult night.
Oh, yes. Maybe that's why I didn't understand it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was clear from the first second that it would be a difficult game. It was clear what's the job for us to do, and it was clear that each set piece will be a threat. Our lineup was not the tallest tonight, so it was clear that they will try everything, even in their own half. They made a proper set piece of it when a free kick or whatever was there. It was not too dangerous. We did pretty well. We had one proper situation, I would say, when they had a header and Loris had to make the save. All the rest pretty much we defended well. So, and then we had the ball, and that was maybe the main story of the game. We had it all the time. And first half, it looked for me a little bit stiff. It was the timing of the movements was not like it should have been. Passing was not that good. A little bit too late. Really not quick enough. So we were always was kind of a very often a static formation. They had their formation, and we didn't. For us, it looked a little bit difficult. But even in that half, we had 3 or 4, two big chances, I would say, and 2 chances we already used this. So we scored off this season. And second half was better. We changed the system a few times, tried to bring them in more trouble, if you want. And what we did, had good crosses, had good chances, scored a goal which was disallowed. So obviously it was not a night for a 3, 4, 5-0. If you don't score early, then that was what's clear. So we were ready to work hard for this one moment, but it didn't happen. So that's what we now have to accept. If you don't score in football, you always have to accept the result, and that's what we do now.
What were your thoughts on disallowed goal?
Difficult. For me, it's twice deflected, and I'm still not sure if the hand was at the ball or not. And for me, it looks like chest. In the game, it looked 100% like chest. I mean, afterwards, when I had a few replays, there's an arm, but I'm not sure if he touched the ball with the arm. Is it a penalty in the other box? I'm not sure. Twice, bim. It's not on purpose, for sure not. Yeah, must be a really good assistant. I think that the assistant made the decision. He will be happy probably if there was hand involved. But as he said, that's another moment where we had no luck for sure. Because if he doesn't see it or is not sure, or as sure as he obviously was, then it's a goal, and that's it. With the other situations across from Trent, when Mo didn't hit the ball right, Sadio was in his back. I think both could have scored in this situation, like Roberto first half. It was not a game for 20 chances, but I think we had 7, 8, and we all know the boys usually score in moments like this. The first half I was not happy with it. I accept it because it can happen, of course, 0-0, and it's still usually 50 minutes to go. It was only 48. And that's it. We didn't score, so it's 0-0.
I know you didn't win the game tonight, but do you feel that your selection worked? The team selection worked?
Look, actually, that's not my job to talk about. I made a decision already, and if we don't win, for me, it's like it didn't work, but that happens quite a lot in a life of a manager. If I would now be too frustrated about that, that would not make sense too much. I was 100% convinced about this lineup, like I was 100% convinced about the last lineup. But this time, at least, you cannot blame me for it. Probably you will. I'm not sure. We will see. Yeah.
Paul?
Yeah, was Simon not fit enough to...
Yeah, no, he was fit. He had a swollen ankle from a kick, and it's only 3 days ago. Simon could have played. It's not, but why we should take any risk when Loris is top fit? Simon was only on the bench because he could have played, but a field player would not play with a swollen ankle. So as a goalkeeper, yeah, if you don't have alternatives, maybe you could do it. But I thought it makes no sense. We play on Sunday again, and if he gets one more knock, and then it can be... It's always, if you're half injured, it really often happens that you get afterwards a serious one. That was the reason for that.
Any final ones, guys?
Yeah. Do you think you get added time was enough? It seems 1 minute first half, 3 minutes second, it seems to be long.
What can I say about that? Obviously, I really don't know. It feels a lot of things around the ref decisions feel not good for us in the moment, to be honest. So we have the ball all the time, but we had 2 offensive fouls before they had 1 foul. So it's like I don't get it really. But obviously we cannot change anything. And the refs, I told him after the game that 3 minutes in the game like this, 6 changes, time play from the first second of the opponent, and he said, yeah, it was right. So I cannot. What's my text then? So I have nothing. I cannot nothing say about that. So they can obviously do what they think it's right in all the different moments, and we have to accept it. That's our life.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys.